check this out, right? So we appreciate you, Michael, man. Love your opinions. Superfan, can you see the screen right now?
Yes, I can.
All right. Do you see what I am looking at here? Okay.
Yes, I
So
do.
let me pull us down so you can see everybody. Okay. So here's the thing: you're booked on a plane, and you have to sit in the middle seat.
I'll be right back.
And these are the slap fighters that you have to sit in the middle seat. Who are you picking?
I'm gonna have to tell you, like I already commented on that. I don't think there is a bad seat on that plane.
If you say anything but B, you're gay. Okay. Maybe G. G is acceptable. B is clear, or you're gay. Shut up, you're gay. Okay, that's all I gotta say. All right.
Well, it's really easy. Who am I sitting next to? The least bad
B.
one.
B and G, man. That's B is clearly the number one option. G is the second option. And there's no really maybe H because
H.
H would be fun. H would be a fun
There,
answer.
that's what I was thinking. It should be interesting.
Yeah, but right. So H is acceptable, but if B is not top of your list or G, I would accept G. But if B or G is not top of your list, you're gay. Period. The end. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know, that's the highest of the bunch, but you know, I don't know.
So who would you pick? Like seriously, gun to your head. Who are you gonna pick?
I have to pick B if we had to.
Yeah!
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Michael Mann, who's your pick?
Who's ever the least fat? I'm gonna go with G.
G.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, I think B would be the lighter of the two. But it, you know, I ain't mad at you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad
Oh
at you.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Let me give you-
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
No one's sitting next to the wild Hawaiian. No one's sitting next to. Oh, well, they will, but they will be sitting in the on the armrest next to the.
I would say what's funny about A is if you understand how big those dudes are,
Yes.
like neither one of those dudes could probably fit in a 3-seat row. Yeah, well, now because Christian Wyatt's lost all that weight. Have you seen his video?
Have you seen the new picture of him today?
Not today. I saw last weekend he was punching the bag, right? He was doing bag work.
Yep,
And
the
he looked good,
Joker.
man.
Joker took a picture today with him, and I tell you
There-
what, you just could not even
Yeah.
realize who he is.
Yep. But you're still there. What are you not seeing, Michael Mann? It should be me and you on screen.
Hello.
Dude, we can see you. We can hear you. We can
Oh,
see
okay,
you.
I got you. I thought I lost you for a second.
Anyway.
Okay.
Man, tonight's running smooth. Tonight's not on me, baby. I got that production locked in. Okay, so let's get back to the lead story. Anyway, shout out to Slap News because that was fun. But I thought it was also kind of stupid because I mean, you know,
I didn't know. Did he just drop off, or what happened to him?
Superfan?
No, I'm here.
Superfan's here.
Oh, there you are. I thought you just dropped off. I was like, oh wow.
Okay, so let's get back into it. So, who are you calling? Who are you predicting? We're gonna go dream matches. We're gonna go fun matches. We're gonna just, you know what I'm saying, throw it out there for fun. And you know, we're gonna start, you know, with anything you want to see. What's overdue? Who's overdue? You know what I mean? Because I have my picks. I have my thoughts. I want to lead with the smartest guy.
I
When it
really
comes to
think we're gonna
power-
see. I
Yeah.
think we're gonna see the Wolverine come back. Wolverine. I think we're gonna really see a match from him.
Okay, rock on. And you know, we know a guy who knows a guy who's pretty tight with him. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna, you know, we might work our sources to see if we can confirm that soon. So yeah.
I also think we'll see
Oh shit.
DeBell possibly defend his title.
It's a, you know, it's time. He's gone the longest. Well, you know, they put out that meme recently.
He just defended it in December.
Yeah. So well.
Against
Oh yeah, no,
Jordan.
he's the longest.
I can
Who's
read
gone
it,
the
yeah.
longest without defending their title though? I thought it was him.
As of right now, I would have to say Dumpling.
No, because Dumpling just fought. I thought no, they were.
Saudi
That was like the
Arabia.
second to last match. Yeah, that wasn't.
That was back in January.
Yeah, so I'm
Right.
watching. I'm watching.
So if Damien fought in December,
because
You can find 'em on
Wolverine
YouTube,
fought over in
Rumble,
Saudi
Rumble.
Arabia too.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
hold on, I'm gonna look that up.
Brandon would have won in December. Right? No,
Yeah.
no, February.
Uh-oh.
Let's see here. I'm looking it up.
February he would have won. Yeah. So the bell would have been the longest.
I think it
Let's
goes
see here.
Jabel and Anthony.
Yeah,
right?
so championship reign, I got the reigns right here, right?
Jabel-
So yeah, he's had the longest reign at 674, but that's not when he defended his belt. I swear he's gone the longest without a title defense, right?
It'd be him and Babyface because it'd be December.
Yeah.
So both of them, that's when they defended theirs last was in December. So
See, and I'm calling for some reason. I'm feeling Babyface in the more, kind of more than anyone else as far as championship matches go. I feel like he's like, you know what I mean? Like, if you follow him, you know what I mean? He's not come out and said it, but man, you know the old saying, if you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. You know what I mean? And even here, if you look at his comment 5 weeks ago, coming up on a year, let's go. So I think if you asked him, you know what I mean, and drop him a question, ask him. But I think if you asked him, he would say, I am ready. If they called me, sorry, go ahead, go.
Last year in June is when he won his title, so it made total sense.
I think if they called him and said, hey man, you ready to defend that title? He'd be like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? He'd be like, I was hoping you'd ask. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So this is a little outdated by about a month. So we just add, you know, because no one's fought, we just add a month onto this really. But yeah, man. Yeah, this was March 28th and it's May. So, you know, roughly a month and a week.
So I'm gonna
So
go ahead and rip this
yeah,
tape while we're watching this.
so who,
Just
man,
a
so I think,
Hoops pack.
man, could you
22,
imagine
23.
if we had a triple run? We had, you know what I'm saying, Babyface, we had Wolverine, and we had the Bell all defending their titles? That would be badass.
That'd be badass. We could also see 4 title matches possibly even, so who knows?
You're talking about the Butcher, huh? Are you talking about the
No.
Butcher now?
No, because the Butcher who can't. It could be Robert
Yeah,
Trio.
Trujillo might. Yeah.
Trio.
or
Yeah.
Dumpling. They might fly Dumpling over here to defend his. Who knows?
Right, I see that, yeah.
But against who?
Believe it or not, man, I believe Dumpling has kind of earned a little time off.
Oh, yes, he has. Yes, he has.
But
Yes,
as
he
of
has.
right now, there's no storyline, so it could be anybody.
Yeah.
Right, I
There's
see
no
that.
heat.
Well, it's also, man, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So I
And
digress.
we got like a month and a half right now before events, so
Yeah.
It just,
Well, man, and here's a couple of, you know, what I want to also talk about a little bit are the you know, because as with any sport, our title holders are going to be featured. We're going to get plenty of you know, footage, you know what I'm saying, and the fact
yeah.
that we're, you know, close to the sport, we're going to get a lot of that. Now, what I want to kind of go over is our other guys. I want to go over like 4, 5, 6, 3 to 5, right? Because those are hella matches, because those are the dudes that are hungry. You know what I mean? They're like, I am one match away. So starting out with down here with my man Trujillo,
Yep.
shout out, they finally put him and this on the website. So you've got Boisvert, McGregor, Montoya, Isaac Gunther. I think Riley Montoya makes the most sense. What are you guys thinking?
I think Montoya would make total sense.
Yeah.
I agree.
Michael Mann?
yes, sir.
What are you thinking? Sorry, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm sorry. I had someone just texted me, and I was sending a dick pic. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We were talking about a fight, right?
Yes, we were. Are.
I'm very sorry. I am an asshole. My bad. I'm so used to you ignoring me. Why did you actually?
Anyway, you know what, man? Anyway, we're moving on there. So I agree that I would like to see if it's a championship match, it's going to be Riley Montoya, I think, because Dakota just fought, needs a little time off. I believe Dakota needs a couple more matches before they throw him up. And you know, honestly, man, I feel like this is, woo. You know what? This is gonna be one of those.
You better kill me. I'm gonna be another rapper dead for popping off with the mouth. But shit, I shouldn't have said.
Word up.
But I just feel like this is kind of a soft division for Robert right now. I don't think the top 3, 4 guys. Riley, I think, is close, and Riley deserves it. Slap Shady. Plus, he's so dang marketable. You know what I mean? You want him to win for the sport.
And look at that one he got last time.
Oh yeah, he came through. Oh yeah. He came through. Absolutely, you can tell he's been working. But the top 2, man, I don't know, man. I feel like Robert is just such a beast, and he's an OG, and he was a coach. So like, he just knows this better than these guys. Boysford's been around. I just think Slap Shady is the guy. I think they should put him up. Other than that, I would like to see McGregor against a Gunter, maybe a Shockey. We need to pull some of these guys who are a little bit lower down up. Now that there is a belt, now that this is kind of our first opportunity to start building this division, you know, maybe promote
open this select that does have the auto and mem card. I just opened a 22-23 hoops because of the borders in the last 3 cards. So yeah, we've got some football, little basketball here, and baseball. And we also have, if we get wild, Bowman Chrome U.
That's what I hate is when you take that L, because I just feel like that fight was a little early for him. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I feel like because he's popular and he's hot, they put him out there a little early.
Does it kill your speakers?
Had at least 2 more matches under his belt to really understand.
I think the level should be good.
About the, you know what I mean? And I think he will be a champ. No diggity.
We're just filming them in the background as they're talking tonight, doing their power slap time.
So much more technical than people give it credit for. People don't understand
I'm talking, chatting with them
you have to be
as we do this.
Baseball player hitting a fastball accurate to really be somebody in
well,
the
then
sport,
don't record. I don't care about recording.
Well,
Just keep streaming.
That is absolutely true.
Cool.
And that is something that people don't think about.
All right,
and
so
it is very much a very
now you might hear a guy in the
baseball
background,
accurate.
Michael Mann,
We
be
need to
talking
talk-
about
we need
his.
to talk about it, 'cause I've seen. We've
I
all
turned it
seen
down,
that
didn't I?
slap
Is the
where
TV
it's
louder
just-
still?
It just misses, and it's not even. It is a matter of inches.
Is it louder still?
It's all about the technique and how.
Ooh, I got it.
And it is. It's a training thing, and it's something I've grown to respect.
Absolutely, man. So, moving on.
I'm doing some rips while I'm watching this.
Specifics here, because we will get into the champs, and as the fights get closer,
As I'm watching the.
we got well over. We got a month and a half, a little bit longer before this fight goes on. So we're gonna have
Power slap time. Power slap 13 is on. They say.
So before we get carried away,
And they're just showing all the champions. I mean, I haven't heard anything about Power Slap 13 being on at all. You know, so I don't know what's going on with all that. I'm just ripping cards and keeping on watching my buddies Michael and Mike and Dawn do their thing.
Are you serious, guys? Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? Please tell me you're looking at this right here.
Maybe I'm plagiarizing their show. I don't know. I'm doing a show review and a card review all in one.
For those of you that can't see it here,
Show review.
zoom in on the piece. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Okay, so for those of you that can see it now.
Oh, wait a second. I want to see if those logos. Because I saw logos
Number
for
1,
T-shirts.
Joshua Boysford. Number 2, Dakota McGregor. Number 3, Riley Montgomery.
No, he's just reading off. So let's break some of these basketball right here.
Number 7, you know what?
Boy, Shy is something to deal with, girls. Shy is something to deal with. He was impressive last night. Almost made me want to put him on my list of getting an auto. I mean, that guy was something. And I had to spend that. I spent that. The money that just came through. I spent that on a spent that on a Amazon card so I can hopefully watch the games. Because I really want to start watching instead of waiting until they get the first quarter up on YouTube and then do that, wait for the second quarter. I can't get in the flow.
Number 3, Riley Montoya. Number 6, Isaac Gutner. So if I'm trying to look at the fours,
Hope they don't ask me a question or nothing. Nothing's good come up here yet on this hoops pack. This is one from Walgreens, because that's where I went and got my card. So we got basketball, we got football.
I think that's because you made Jesus mad.
You know, I've heard there's been some pretty good cards being pulled out of Bowman Chrome U. I've seen a few really neat cards get pulled out of that.
I think
Let's see. I'm wondering. Oh, that's reverb. That's the wrong one again. I need to do this one right here. I gotta figure out these nubs and knobs on this mic. So here we go with Porzingis for when he was on the Celtics. They still got my comment up there on the Power Slap time. Power Slap 13 is on. Power Slap time.
It's like, let me give my top favorite women.
Michael Mann's in fun shape tonight. I already heard him talk about his his dingus. Every time they ask a question about the matchup, Don answers it, and Michael Mann talks about his dingus. There's Rui. Back when he was with the, I want to say Bullets, but it's the Wizards. See, they're still going at it up there.
Is this on the slap? Is this on what
Me and
website?
Amy are making comments.
The official Power Slap website. You know what I'm saying? I swear.
Can you really hear that TV?
What are they doing?
Because usually when he does that clip, that
You know what? I cannot defend that.
damn it, that
I wanted
Eminem
to defend it. I
clip.
thought maybe
That's when I pull out the pew pew.
subsidiary that was maybe
Yes.
commentating, but if that's the official,
Go.
fired from
Hey, that picked up nicely.
was not. It doesn't make sense.
Let's move on. Let's move on because I don't.
Let me see here.
That's the
What about that?
Medicine
Is that overwhelming?
what I'm saying?
you pointed out, but I make it look like I'm like, oh.
Yeah, when I get on, I haven't been on. I'll tell you, I've stayed off social media all week. I posted something today. I just posted a song. Cause what yesterday was, I just posted a song today. But I have been staying away from it. Just to come back on it tomorrow during the podcast and kind of see what's going on. You know, even though I'm on it right now, I'm just doing this break, but I'll get on and check all the messages and stuff tomorrow. There's a lot though. There seems to be like 20 or something between two different sections that I need to check. Carmelo Anthony is a Laker. Good old Melo.
Two number 4. Okay. I mean, I tell you, Sesame
Here, let me
Street
do this.
starts
Let me do
with.
this with this light here. There we go. No, that's not what I did with you.
They've got a backfill. I like it. They've got a backfill.
I'm gonna get more light on the cards.
And you know what? I hate
Here,
this.
here.
This really kind of pisses me off. I'm like, I'm
Bow.
sorry, but if I was the head of a multi-million, and I'm sorry, Slap Fight is a multi-million-dollar corporation. They fucking
Sometimes.
They work in Dubai, they work in Vegas, they work in Reno, they work
I mean,
everywhere.
Mike tries,
They
but
cannot fucking do a lineup without.
he needs to realize it's not like UFC. He wants it to be like UFC,
Here's the thing, man.
but it's not like UFC. Just because it's the same owner, it's a completely different thing, man.
Reputation for being, thinkers.
There's no such thing.
We go with a will. Or we got some wizards up in this pack.
Legislation for the future. You know what I mean? It's not like there's anybody in Power Slap that they're like, quick, we need a doctor. There's no doctor. Get the guy who does the Power Slap rankings. You know what I mean?
All right,
That's
flipping
not
around
happening.
now.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. That's not happening.
Anthony
So,
Towns.
but I'm
He's no
gonna
longer
say
with the
this,
Wolves.
so the
But
best
hey,
we can
baby
do,
Jordan.
so the
I think he
best
might be
we can
playing
do
tonight. Should
is
probably
let
be
the basics right.
put that Amazon card here
Power Slap,
in.
if you're listening, the best we can do is get the basics
Lonnie
right.
Walker the
So
fourth.
when folks come to your page to see who the top 10 ranked fighters are, let's not have 8 or 11. Let's have, and I'm gonna blow your minds here. Let's have 10.
Move
You know what
on.
I'm
There
saying?
we
Can
go.
I get an amen? Can I get an amen? They were like, Mike, with all that knowledge,
Do not come.
you got knowledge.
Do not
But,
come.
and I said,
I'm gonna type an amen on their chat real quick.
So, and the crowd knows why.
He asked for an amen.
My impression of them
So I
putting
sent
together the ranking. Did
Oh,
two
no, I
number
didn't.
four make two?
I got a lot of stuff going on here trying to figure this out.
179.
Michael,
And
you
you,
shouldn't really be bashing anybody for like making mistakes.
no, fuck
Their
no.
Hey, but at least a single
Anyway,
N came
moving
up
on. So
when I
here's
sent
the
it.
thing. All right, Cole Young, Andrew Fields. Now, if I was Cole Young or Andrew Fields, you know, let's drop it.
Okay, so here we go.
Andrew Fields. Right now, you need to jump on your
Dude.
Instagram, take this screenshot, and you
I think Andrew Fields, he's gonna Drew.
on the 27th, right?
If they get him on
Who's the
stage,
real number 4? You know what I mean? Battle for 4, baby. You know what I mean? Fordham is freedom. You know what I'm saying? Fordham is freedom.
And that's,
That'd be an awesome match to see.
I'm ranked number 4 in the world. There's only 3 of us.
Michael Mann just said he's ranked 4 in the world.
Cash money. You know what I mean? Let
No,
him know. Let him
I don't
know.
know what you mean.
You know, look, I'm Cole Young and
Here
I'm
we go,
the
got the
real
card
number
split.
4. Or I'm
Go.
Andrew Fields and I'm
I like
number
that dude
4.
too.
You know what I'm
He looks
saying?
good with his hat on
Cole Young,
backwards.
Andrew Fields,
You know what he looks like? He
you gotta
reminds
know
me
it's
of
put it
what's
together.
the professor from Back to the
You know
Future.
what the problem is it
I'm gonna say that.
messes up the betting world? Because there is a betting world that bets on
Is
this shit.
Doc
Someone should be fired for messing it up that bad.
back
Messing it up that bad, someone should be fired.
to?
Here's the thing about middleweight is that we can go ahead and just say that's a typo because we know Godfrey is number
Make sure
4.
everything Mike is
So,
Doc from
you
Back
know,
to the Future.
That's just
Word.
a typo. We can breathe. You know what I mean? We can take a moment. You know what I mean? We can relax. We can be thankful that we finally found a rankings list top 10 that makes sense that we can work through, right, guys? So this is clearly the Butcher is number 1. I did not know this, but Keali'i Kanakoa and the Butcher are not buddies. They do not like each other in real life. So I'm excited about that because I believe Keali'i has the chops to get, at least a number 1 contenders match very soon. From what I heard, he actually was on a live stream today saying that he's not officially booked for anything, but if he gets the call to go fight, he will be there. Who knows? I don't know if Brandon is fighting this time or anything like that. I just found out that there's some real heat there, and that would be
Okay, I made those comments. See what they say.
What do you guys think?
I put
Do you have any dish on what the heat's about? Is it just
Mike is Doc
professional or
I just don't like
from
each
Back
All I know is
Future.
that when they refer to each other, they
We
have
got
little
Marty,
nicknames,
Doc,
little hate
and Don
nicknames.
Superfan.
So, like, he calls, I forgot what he called him, but it's, it's the Butcher, and he was calling him, like, the Bitcher or something like that. So, and it was one of those, you could tell he doesn't like him, right? Because it was mentioned in passing, right? So it wasn't like, hey, I'm gonna cut a promo on you. Fuck you, dog, bop, bop, bop. I'm gonna call you the Bitcher. You like that? No, it was like, so anyway, da-da-da-da, and the Bitcher, da-da-da-da-da-da. So, like, that's where he lives. You know what I'm saying? That's where he lives when it comes to the Butcher. So, hold on, Mike. So, Superfan, you know the Butcher. So, what do you know about
Your
this?
card,
What are your
Peyton?
thoughts on it?
Out of Denver, Peyton Watson. Base guard, rookie. Here we go. Here's my guy.
little
I think
Anthony Edwards. Holy
Wes
cow, that just came through my
in front,
headset really
Mena in
loud.
front of him, and
Yeah.
I believe Luke is in front of him.
Holy cow.
Then you got Isaiah, so
Something just
that
happened
could
there
to
where
me
the
is gonna be
desktop audio went off and
a
clicked over
trilogy
here.
there. So I
I think I got it
could he
fixed.
get? He could, but I think they're gonna at least more match.
Slightly quieter in general, though volume is all the way up on phone and still pretty quiet. Well, I can get closer to the mic too.
Going against Isaiah. So
Yeah, so. But I got this Anthony Edwards here.
come back until August.
Oh, and there now it's going back out there to them seekers
and, you know,
again.
that's fine. Let's not push it. You know what
I think
mean?
this is
They're
second year
definitely
card
getting
though.
off that he deserves,
Or
man.
Anthony
Yeah,
Edwards.
remember that
The Ant-Man.
that long time off and hurt him really bad.
Yeah, man. So maybe we bring sorry, go ahead.
I'm wondering who Amy is, who's in the chat with him. I think it might be his wife. She's very supportive.
They want to fight, so they get these big long breaks, and you put them on there, and they get knocked.
Or Dawn's wife, one of the two.
If they would just let him fight more, they wouldn't
Somebody's
have
wife.
as many knockouts.
Vince Williams Jr.
Absolutely. I agree. Well, and you know, also
Base rookie.
quality of the product and the quality of
We're gonna do the Mosaic football after this for you girls.
play there as well. It sounds crazy.
Yeah, I think I got things figured out. Let me see this real quick though. Let's see if this goes crazy.
I remember. I don't know.
Is that still tolerable?
KLE fighting his first match. I want to say his first. It might have been his second match during the season, during season 3 of PWERSLAP, right?
Now we got a rookie.
And it was a dude that came in, and you could tell this dude was just not, you know, he looked like me. You know, he's just an everyday guy.
Monosa
You know, like in the gym,
Diabate
training, and
for
he
the
slapped,
Clippers.
and the dude had a different reaction.
I do believe they just got beat out
Different reaction
by our
than
Nuggies.
even guys who get knocked out and slap fighters. You know what I mean? It was this
Oh,
like
different knockout, not like slap fighters.
because he hadn't been slapped around and he was so new to it.
Alright, come on now.
And it was
I want to
just a
see something
different
cool
thing
in these back
altogether,
cards.
man. So
Just out of a random
yeah, man. I think you know it's
pack
I lost
from
my train of thought. I had a point
Walgreens.
here. Damn it. I had a
because
point.
I could
And
afford it
thinking about that match,
with the
how
$7.
disturbing it was to watch that. Oh, the health of the fighters. So what people don't understand is that if you stay in training and you stay healthy and you stay working, not
We'll do that
only
NFL Mosaic next. We got a
get slapped, you know, but you have the less knockouts.
Mac
you're able to do
John
stuff better,
Bocamp
and it makes the quality of the product
rookie
better, in my opinion, as well.
for the Bucks.
Yeah, man. So, Cole Young,
Didn't do
Andrew
good enough,
Fields.
obviously,
Let's
either.
watch that match. KLE and a #1 contenders against John Davis, maybe?
That'd be great.
Or Isaiah? Isaiah, well,
There
yeah,
you go.
we gotta let Isaiah sit one out.
Just a good player.
And
Just a good player.
I gotta be honest, I want to see that Darren Godfrey KLE match.
It's kind of an interesting pose too.
With the win over KLE in the whole
Thinking about cuts or anything like that.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, here we go with those
That's what I want to
borders
see.
that I love.
Okay, and you know what? Because I mean they're both #3. So,
First one's a teal flash.
as you can clearly see, no, it would be Darren Godfrey Ford. But I think that would be a match that would be fair enough to call
Clear
it.
flash.
He deserves his spot too, but that would be a great
Charlotte
#1
Hornets.
contenders. I would market it
Cody Martin.
as a #1 contenders.
Check and see real
I
quick.
would do that thing. So yeah, man. Then we got the
Not-
Wolverine. You know
not
what
numbered.
I'm saying? Holler. Wolverine, Michael Mann, where you at? You put yourself on mute. I did
Then
not-
we do have a sky view.
Yourself on mute, yeah.
I'm just saying,
Devin
I'm
Booker.
mute, dog.
No,
You got
I'm
so bad when I
but
muted you
that's-
before, and then you put yourself
That's an
on
insert,
mute.
but
Yes, I did. I did
It's
it
really
this time
nothing.
because I was farting really loudly and I didn't think you needed to hear it. I
Bro,
really.
next
If
card
you fart really
is
loudly next time and mute it, dude, I'm
arriving
so
now.
I'm
It's a
gonna write
Chicago
you up.
Bull.
We need the farts.
Can't read that little
We need the
writing.
farts. Right?
Trust me.
Superman?
Exactly.
So what? So what's up?
Maybe there's
what's
something
going on?
better on the back
We're
I can
talking
read.
about,
I expect you. I don't hear you.
Dalen Terry.
And I don't hear you, and I'm like, I want your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Not numbered, but an
KLE
arriving now
versus
rookie
Darren
card
Godfrey.
insert.
What do you think, dog? Do you think that's a fair?
And the last card of that little random pack is
Do you think that's fair for
a
everyone?
purple
I tell you what, I've looked at
O'Shea Brissett.
really carefully, and I have. I really
Something
kind of
weird
lean
up
toward
there.
Godfrey, not for any in particular reason. It's just
No number, nothing. Just a purple. So we're gonna move on here, and we're gonna go to that Mosaic blaster of NFL.
I think it probably go to a decision because it's one of those things where
NFL.
I don't think it's a clear decision.
Mosaic.
I don't think I like when I look.
And what we're looking for here is some quarterbacks. A couple of them.
The crazy Hawaiian when I go, yeah, he's gonna knock him out. Period.
You know, and there's a couple decent running backs too in this group, or decent running backs too in this group, but I mean, running backs are barely making value. You know, I mean, they're good to go for, but barely making value.
I think it's more gonna be a style over power, if that makes sense.
My buddy just sent me a text, and it sent me a picture of this weekend. He lives in Oklahoma City, and he went to the card show, and he got himself a Shy. It was the Optic rated rookie. But he got a PSA 10, so that was nice.
You think, oh, they're obviously gonna win, but then they have a technique problem where.
But I mean, after watching last night, I was really impressed with him. Really impressed with him.
1 point away. That is the difference between
I love Brown. Or Brown. Why, I don't know why they call him Brown.
I don't think I've ever seen a
It's German fear.
but it just happens. Sometimes
Should be Braun. B-R-A-U-N. He's a heck of a player, man.
their hands are the size of baseball.
Great. From KU, Rock Chalk J Hawk. Word up.
It takes technique to be able to do a strike that is.
And what I'm trying to do here too when I'm doing this break tonight is I'm also trying to promote my buddies, my two buddies,
These fighters that we're talking about now.
their podcast, because that's what's going on right here in the background of the breaks. Is we have Power Slap time. Hot news. It's with Master Flash Mike, Michael Mann, and with the #1 card fan, Don Jacobs. Okay, so I have to fill the cards. You know that. You have to fill the packs. And we have to switch the bottom one.
I want to get into that, bro, but we're tight on time, and I really want to finish our idea of our card and hit those other divisions. I love talking about that division. But while we got Superfan and we're rocking it out. So basically, long story short, we want to see the Champ Trujillo fight right.
So I'm watching two. I'm watching two chats, because we got the chat here over on Mike and Don's. On Mike and Don's podcast. So let's open our first pack of Mosaics here. Here we go. What is up, Mallet? How's it going? Just breaking some cards. Listening to my podcast buddy Mike as I open them. And he is yapping. And he just yaps and yaps. But I like this. Because I do a podcast with him tomorrow at noon. That's that nooners thing. How you doing? First card is that Mosaic Drew Brees. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whatever. Put a little more light over here too. There we go.
So who's he fighting though?
I feel his best opponent would be Russell.
I can't even. In fact, I know, because Lex said you guys can hear that TV better than me. I can't hear it. It's because of the way everything's wired, I think.
Call that then, because Ron's gonna get what Ron wants. Ron deserves what Ron wants. And if Ron says, "Hey Russell, show up," and let me slap you in your face, then
Yeah, I
let's
think you're an hour
still,
ahead of me.
get that paycheck and get
So
stuck.
yeah, it's getting kind of late, Mallet.
You got Vern Cathy, who you just beat.
Yeah.
There's Russell, who he hasn't faced, and there's Turpin, who has had a heck of a time trying to make weight.
Well, hey man, look, as you know,
I think downtown Branson's all messed up, man.
I think Vern needs to call it. I think Vern has had a great run in Power Slap, but you know what I mean. It's like
He
Aaron
just had a
Rodgers,
Hall of
man.
Fame
He
card.
had a great run, bro.
Was that Al Davis?
You know what I mean? Like it's just time for you to call it.
No, Tom Flores. Sorry, right? I mean, I was thinking the right way. Tom Flores.
Any more abuse? You know what I'm
And then
saying?
we got
Like,
Justin
you know what I mean?
Jefferson.
He's only gonna. Here's the thing, he's
Mosaic.
either gonna get the championship belt.
These
or
cards
he's
are
only gonna
great
slide
for the
down
card art.
farther and have to claw and fight harder. And I don't.
Christian
Now,
Kirk.
prize fighting. If you want to like do a fun match of Vern versus Turk, that'll be a fun match. That's the only reason. He is my by far.
There we go. Flip it.
Favorite.
Smack it up. Flip it up. Rub it down. Oh no.
I can't stand it.
Yeah, downtown Branson's like all messed up. There's a silver. Zamir White.
The idea that man is ranked third.
Zamir White silver mosaic. Ooh, that shines like a mirror.
Want to get into it? Number 4, a man who lives and eats.
And then our last card here is an insert. It's upside down. I think it's one of those.
A man who, if you told him drop 30 pounds and show up on June 2017, would. If you told him to gain.
Oh, but it's Cooper Cup.
And he would show up.
I think the last one I got was a notoriety. The one that everybody missed. I think I got a notoriety Joe Burrow. So here we'll put these two in penny sleeves because we got a silver with that really tender, slick, gentle front. There we go. And just notoriety just because he knows what can be done with this card.
Yeah, man, be a prize fighter for one fight, Luke. Be a prize fighter. Bust his jaw wide open. Make him regret ever stepping on a power slap stage. Put him to bed. We will retire him. I guarantee you, Luke Simons will retire Austin Turpin if they have a match. He will hit him so hard, and he will hurt him so bad. He will make him regret.
I think I'm listening to this point. He's making about PS.
That's my word. That's what I said, and I mean. What do you guys think?
I finally read your thing, Mallet. I'm sure I can figure it out. Yeah, just off my one trip, I'm sure I can figure it out, bro. Yeah. But it was a great time, to be quite honest, Mallet. Straight up, I loved it. So, it's all good in the hood.
But thank you so much. Oh my gosh, man, he's tuning in. So that's badass, man. Stoked to see that. So yeah, man. So we're talking.
Can you guys hear that TV?
And then I would love to see a prize fight of Luke versus Austin.
Let's rip another pack. This Mosaic. Look at this. Those are bad booty cards right there. I love that numbered X-Fractored. Or, excuse me, that numbered X-Fractor. Bobby Witt auto numbered. And he's in his all-star uniform. That's super cool.
Really?
I do.
I mean, to get some cards that you get sometimes that you want, sometimes you gotta get rid of some that you really like too. You know, that's all about the trading. All about the trading. Oh, I should have saved that for the burp. I bet that would have been cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could they possibly give him a title match right off the bat? Yeah, they could.
Alright, we start off here
If not,
with a flashback card of Mark Egan,
Siegman just, he missed his last
and Daniel Hunter, base.
possibility he might have a match for a title.
There you go, Don.
Possibly.
Don's throwing some smack
Yeah,
out.
I might have heard. I will not confirm nor deny, but there might be a rumor bubble floating around.
Geno Stone, that's an
Ono is
interesting card.
officially booked for PWERSLAP 13.
With the Raven on the orange.
Might be. And maybe not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You better tell me. I'ma be another rapper dead for popping
Brandon
off
Ayuk.
that I shouldn't have said.
So, yeah. So who's he fighting? I don't know, but it sounds like he's officially booked.
And we end with our rookie,
You could even have a match
Ben
with Dorian.
Sinnott, tight end.
I think Dorian needs a little time.
Oh, we got
off,
one more. We got
you
one
know
more.
what I'm saying? Because he's been going hard.
There's
I'd
a
like to see him
green.
take a break,
Oh,
come back, we need him.
not my guy, but still.
But I don't want him to,
It's all right.
You know what I
T.
mean? I don't
Higgins.
want him to get beat up too bad before he gets to, really make that.
I actually think that's who I got in the last one.
Look, man, I'm
I
gonna
think
go
I
down
got-
a
so that's my
list.
second
Let
T.
me just
Higgins, I
talk
think,
about
Mosaic.
this real fast. Because as you know, we love Pono. We'd love to
Green.
see Pono fight. Pono has some issues.
All right, so
you know what
let's
I
go
mean,
on.
with some other fighters. So that would be interesting to see how.
Oh, that's two backs. You can't do that. One at a time. Settle down, son. Settle down.
What was it? It was.
Dude, what I ate last night was awesome. Cooked like a pound of hamburger and made it up. And I don't use taco seasoning from the stores. What I do is I have cumin, chile, hatch chile, salt, pepper, cayenne, and regular old chili powder. And I put all that together in my own combo and make my own taco meat. And then throw the cheese in, let it melt, still have some extra cheese, and put it in those little bowls with lids, and throw some Doritos in it. So I'm like cheating off of the walking taco thing, only it ain't walking, it's sitting on your butt taco. Eat out of a bowl taco. Hey, there's Javonte Williams, who I really liked. He doesn't play for us no more. It's really too bad for my RPA. Guy I really like, and I always say that, Max Crosby. Max Crosby, he's something. Quite the character, too. I don't think we ever got that figured out, Lex. When I said he came from the Browns, and you said he came from somewhere else. Here we go. Here we go. We got a J.J. McCarthy, quarterback, base rookie Mosaic. So we'll go ahead and treat it with some respect. And as we do that, we'll see what's next after that. Ooh. Ah, dang it, though. It's one of them cards with the fat heads. You know when they wear those concussion protocol helmets or safety helmets at practice? Why do they make cards of that? I have no idea why they make cards of that helmet. Rookie card, and that's his. Cameron Kinchins. I mean, it's a very pretty card, minus his padded helmet. Short bust to the field. I'm gonna flip this. We'll go epic. Epic Debo. Yeah, I'll put the Mosaic in a penny sleeve. And after this, I'm going to open that Bowman Uchrome. Open that Bowman Uchrome. He's shooting his gun over there. Pew, 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 pew. some reason that's frozen over there. I guess I'll keep going. There we go. Okay, National Pride. Christian Watson, that's a cool card, man. That's a real, the uniform. It ain't a rookie or nothing, just a base card of a football player, but that's a really cool card. And then DeAndre Swift after that.
Heck yeah, man. No, and that's the funnest thing about prelims, bro.
Alex Highsmith.
No, is that you get to see some bad dudes, and you know some of them will hold belts one day, or at least be fighting for them. And you get to meet them, you get to hang out with them.
Now we got a rookie card.
It's gangster. It's gangster.
Exactly.
Blake Corum looks like a running back for the Rams.
Yeah, man, and that's you know.
Come on,
what,
something
dude? That's
really cute
You know what, bro? Good.
behind this.
See? You know what I mean? Everybody.
There it is, the Christian Watson Elevate. I mean, that's a cool card. $1.50 for them too, huh? Them two Christian Watsons.
You know they're gonna have a ladies match. There's gotta be a ladies.
At least 2 of them we'll see.
You think there'll be at least 2 of them?
Yeah, prelim and
I'm doing this break while he, and I'm in his chat too. I'm in their chat too. I guess I'd go ahead and put both those in penny sleeves since they kind of came together there. Serendipitous. The no numbered, no matter really card of Christian Watson. But he had a heck of a rookie year.
Yeah, and once again, I think a key to Power Slap. I think these ladies are going to be a key to Power Slap because the product,
Okay, so
the entertainment.
queso, here we go again. Queso with the cheese. Queso. Boop 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 boop. Queso, queso, queso.
There's no drop off in quality.
All right, we're down to our last 2 packs, and then I think I'm gonna do the Bowman Chrome next. The Bowman U Chrome, and save the baseball for last. Because baseball is guaranteed an autograph or a mem card.
Absolutely.
And I hope I got the autograph. I hope I got the autograph. Oh, I can fix what I was. I can fix that, D. And Lex, that volume thing. I forgot. This will help right here. There we go. Does that help? Oh yeah, I bet it does a bunch. Yep. There we go. I wasn't looking at the mains on the OBS. Finally got them after a bunch of packs. Here we go. Kyle Pitts for the Falcons.
Michael Mann, thoughts? What are your final thoughts, Michael Mann? Talk to me.
I know you guys. Yeah, I've been ignored all the show, so I'm just like, all right. I agree with everything you guys said.
I think we're gonna see at least 2, 3.
Xavier Woods. I think Michael Mann's upset. Kyron Williams for the Rams.
That's you, Bird. That's you, CardMan. Anyway, sorry, I'm just checking the chats here. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I agree. So, let's just call in here, and then we'll let Superfan call the ladies match. But we're talking about Robert Trujillo fighting Riley Montoya for the first ever light heavyweight championship.
They called me out about something. I just heard CardMan, so I just put word.
Then, of course, we're talking about
Just agreed with whatever they said about me. Okay, now we got scratch right there on this Jalen. There's Jalen Warren right up here in that corner. That light catches it right here. See that? There's a scratch right there, or print line. Right there, in the middle of all those. Right across those lines. So, non-gradable. There we go. Ooh. Too bad there is something way off in the middle. We got a Caleb Williams rookie card. And then, a Lad McConkey Mosaic rookie. So those two are going to be in guess that means that's a top-loaded one, to be honest.
Retirement to defend the light heavyweight championship. He's called Russell. He's called for Russell. Is Russell going to show up? You know what I'm saying? Is Russell going to cheese out? Or is
We got
Russell
our
gonna, show up? You know what I'm saying? Be a man. Is Russell going to go get it? That's going to be
Mosaic green rookie card.
I don't see Russell backing out on that one. I think that's a great opportunity.
Lad McConkey.
Yeah, I think he's got to. I think he's got to be a man and show up.
And I really think if we get that match, that could be all five. I mean, the five-round match. Like both them guys are tough. Unless Wolverine does like he did last time and just.
Okay, so guess the cheese. We got the cheese. We got the cheese. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wah, wah, wah.
Both of them take so much power, and you can only take. You know what I'm saying? You can only take. Yeah, like as a human, no matter how bad you are.
It's been a good day.
You can only take so many.
Some thunder.
You know what I mean? Your brain gives up.
I figured out some numbers
That's the only reason I think
on the
knockout, just because Ron
bank stuff on the computer.
But you also got to remember.
And it only took 6 times. 6 times from Lex is all it took.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And
I sure hope I don't forget it again.
The thing about Wolverine is that he comes from
Last pack. I remember I put this at the bottom. So hopefully that means it has the best card
So 5 rounds will
out of the
not
pack.
disturb him. 5 rounds will not shake him.
No,
That's like, if I wanted a kiss, I'd have called your mother. You know what I'm
Okay, we're starting off here right off the bat. That's a good start. An NFL debut card, rookie card, running back. Marshawn Lloyd. I remember that running back named Marshawn.
Then we blew their minds. Michael Mann blew their minds.
We've got a Richard Seymour.
We're gonna have basically Pono Pow. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have Pono Pow take on Wes Mina in a grudge match, a #1 contenders grudge match, which I think would be as interesting or draw as many eyes.
I think it would, but I don't think things are gonna happen.
So they're gonna have a #1 contenders grudge match. But
Things are being weird in the Power Slap. It used to be every 4 months, and now it was supposed to be in March, was it? And then April, and now it's May, so who knows? James Cook. Cool card.
I think that would be a hell of a match just to defend that belt. Just to remind everybody that he's still there. And just
Odd Sauce. Everybody loves Sauce Gardner. There's that name. Okay, here we go. And then I do believe the last card is one of those filler cards.
I actually flew from Vegas to Chicago with James, and really cool guy he was.
Yeah, man, and he's huge, right? He's built like a tree stump. That's what I keep saying.
Kobe Turner.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm talking about meeting the wrestler.
And then finally, Superfan. We'll get Michael Mann's thoughts on our dream card here.
Kyron Williams is our last card. Kyron Williams. See, yeah, just the filler.
Give us the one ladies match you feel. You know, and I understand the most confident might be 30%, right? At this point, it's early. But what do you feel like is the most confident?
Just the greens, though. Now we're gonna go to the Bowman Chrome U. That's got penny sleeved here.
Every time there's an event, there seems like there's more UFC women coming in, so I think whatever match we see is going to involve.
So yeah, we got these couple
What are your thoughts?
quarterbacks.
Same as his. I don't know, dude. I've had a really rough night. I'm not. You know what? As far as the females cards it goes, I don't have enough information to give a good call. I'm gonna have to go with you guys' thing. And that's all I gotta say.
Right, awesome. And what do you think about the #1 contenders?
#1 contenders. I do have my own thoughts on that. I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna keep it to myself until next week, and I will give you my thoughts then. I'm gonna keep it to myself just for about a week, just because I don't want to look like a fool. I do have thoughts about it, and you know, this stuff is very subjective. It goes down to, you know, just the personal
Dude, Michael Mann
preference
had a rough
and
night.
also style. So I'm really gonna keep it to myself until next Tuesday. We have a show next Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Oh,
and
I
I
knocked
will
myself
give
over.
you
But
my
you know what? Here's the
answer,
thing, man.
and I will live and die by it.
When you're gonna have Dawn on a show,
That's just how I
you're just
feel.
gonna have to let Dawn be the one that gives you the information, because Dawn's the one that knows everything.
Right before we get out of here, we got to give a shout out to our partners over at Beyond the Slap. Guys, thank you so much, Terry and team. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. They just released a great interview 11 hours ago with the Butcher Man. He's cranked out the material.
All right,
in the
so
past
we got
couple of
these that we're
hours,
saving.
past 24. Go ahead.
Mike, there's that picture of Ryan and Crazy there, and show how much weight he's lost.
Yeah, look. Oh, there it is. Wow.
Yeah.
See, he just released that. Like when we started, he just released
Crazy's
that.
lost a
Wow.
lot of
Happened
weight,
right
man.
before we got
A
on
lot
here,
of
I
weight.
seen that, and that
Lots of
is
weight has gone bye-bye.
heavyweight title match. Like, look at him. The man is fucking amazing looking.
That's beautiful. Shout out.
No, that's even like Ryan. You know, I know he's had a couple rough matches, but I really think he deserves another match.
Yeah, he's got that long
I
swing.
feel like he does have a win in him, that he can go out there and prove that what he's got. The man's always in the gym, it seems like, and stuff. So
Okay, let's go to this Bowman Chrome.
see Ryan get another chance.
See if we get something cool out of it.
I love that, and yeah, he's definitely deserved that.
So we got
He's
this Bowman
definitely
Chrome.
for that chance.
I don't know, maybe I'll open that select on my own.
So yeah, I'm 100% with you on that. Yeah, you were
Open these and then call it a night.
Yeah, I love to
Eat
see people
dinner.
doing better. And you know, I like to think in some way that maybe Power Slap helped
And then
him
open the
legitimately
baseball
better, man, because I know
on my own.
a lot of times in life you have to have a
It's
win
unlicensed.
in another category to maybe have a win for yourself personally. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Here we go with the
that's just kind of how that works.
Bowman
I mean, so
Chrome,
have
and
that picture right here.
you-
It's Bryce Jones.
and we're gonna
who
start
we
it off
haven't
like
heard
this.
from in a while. Fan of Michael Mann, we're
Whew.
talking about these unranked guys.
Heat.
And that's what I love about Michael Mann. He's like, I want to know about the guys you don't know about, and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's interesting. And it can be hard. A lot of times it's guesswork, or we're just going.
Here
to
we go.
their,
Let me see these packs here.
We're going to their Instagrams and socials because it's not like UFC where there's like 24-hour, you know, channels covering it right now. So it is a lot of work. It is a lot of digging. But man, you know, that's why we love.
It
What
seems
our
really thin.
friends over at Beyond the Slap are doing right now. So there's the
And busted
Bryce
up in the
Jones
corner,
who
so
posted as well.
I
And he's
think,
start with that.
I think Cody Ogg, Big Bird there, he deserves a match too.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. This is a
Raymond,
South African one. Sorry, go ahead. Go.
and Raymond MMA, I think he kind of deserves a match too. So we'll see what they do with these guys.
All right, there's our pack.
I love
That's how we're
Bryce
gonna go.
Jones. Boom, overlooked in rankings. That's fair, man. Let's get him in there. And you know it's hard, man. What? He's in heavyweight. Is he heavyweight?
I
Or is
believe
he
so.
super heavy?
I think he's heavyweight.
Michael
That's
Mann's
the
just sitting there
problem
smoking
right
his
now.
cigarette.
And I mean that with all love and respect, and he deserves every good thing. But we just went over it, man. Look how stacked the heavyweight division is right now.
But
It's
that's where we should be have them bottom 5 through 10 fight these unranked guys.
Yep.
Shake up the rankings some.
All right, here we
Into
go.
the ranking pot.
First, Bowman Chrome U
Absolutely, man.
of
It's just
Sarah
so
Strong.
stacked. I mean, it's the only division where I genuinely
Yukon forward.
believe that you can put on, well,
Oh, that's
except for,
pretty.
you know, Luke and
I really hope that's a good guy. Holy cow. What did we just get here? What did we just get here, Lex?
Draw because of those fighters and the quality of those fighters.
Dang it.
As you could a championship match. You know, and that's a hard.
That's a pretty card.
Because those guys aren't gonna.
If that guy's any good.
Number 8 just hitting an 8. They know their value at this point. So, but Bryce, you hang in there, brother. Bryce, we're.
Just froze up. That's all right. I'm gonna go to I'll go get some sounds now. So just hold on 1 second.
refresh. Ooh, they got Golden State and the Timberwolves are playing right now. Come on. Open up. Different tab. Oh, snap, it said. Why is it not letting me? Why is it doing that? I'm struggling here. Something's going on. I can't get. Here, I'll just put this over here now. Here's what I'll do. Go big. And we'll add. You gotta have a little sound behind there. I think my internet might be out. We're having a storm right now. Are we still going? Okay, let's go. So we got this black. It has some refractor to it. Like some little wave. Okay. We're just gonna shut it down. So that's it. Night night.